Sometimes a month is just too long and we need a job that will pay us weekly. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 websites where you can apply for a job. And this is valid for everyone in the world. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindy Sherries. In this channel, we talk about making money online, owning our time, and also chasing our purpose. In today's video, I'll be talking about jobs that pay weekly. I understand that sometimes we need money quickly instead of waiting for month end. We would prefer a job that pays weekly. Let's just get started. The first website that pays weekly is studypro.com, and this website deals with helping people who needs to answer their homework questions. So as they say, you earn money for answering homework questions. So if you are good with one subject or even just one of these subjects, you can just apply in Study Pool, and then you get to decide the hours that you work. And as you can see as well, the amount of money that other people are earning is $7.5 monthly, but I'm sure these are the ones who have more skills. So as you get started, and you'll probably get paid $50 to $30 a week. But the more you do the work, the more you answer more questions, the more you receive more bids from students, then your rating will continue. So let's just go ahead and see what subjects you need to cover. So you can choose any subject that you're good at, because I understand that some people are good with math, some computer science. So what I like about this, there's no age limit. So even if you're young, as long as you are good in a certain subject, you can just apply for this job, because all they want is your email address, your name, and your surname. So you don't really need to be sharing your passport or IDs. So you can start with this job for whatever age. And the nice thing about it is students or people who are still in school, they can also do this business. Even if you're working and you are maybe a programmer, because I do see some of the programming languages that are here. So even if you're good with that, you can just register, and one day maybe you'll get work from them. And there's also science. So these are other subjects you can do. And then, so how does it work? Basically, what happens is students will post the question, and then you look and see if you can answer the question. Then you will take that work, and you have a certain amount of time to answer that question. And if the student is happy, then you will get paid. So it takes 72 hours for your money to be fully approved, and then after you will get paid. I personally heard of people who are tutors in this site. And there's also something called the notebook, where you can also sell your notes or content that you have prepared. So for example, I remember when I did accounting, would love to get notes that are prepared or questions that have answers. So you can also create that and then add to notebook, and then that's another way for you to get paid. So how do you get started with becoming a tutor? You click become a tutor, and you'll do the registration. As I said, it only takes an email, username, and password, and you create an account. And that's it. You don't need to specify anything else. So if you are young but maybe good with any of the subjects, I suggest you ask your parents to create your email address like Gmail, and then you can use that to register. So I played this video just to show you some of the people who've been tutors. For example, this one, others have been tutors for 2 years, others 4 years, and they're loving. Others are doing part-time, others are doing full-time. So you can see that it's people from different countries who are tutors, and you can do this work anywhere you want, as long as you have an internet connection. And they're saying no boss and no office, you create your own schedule. So you don't need to go and log in being forced by someone. You can just choose the times that you want to work. And also you make good money. And just so I share more information, and they take 20 to 30% of what you earn as a service fee. So that's another thing you need to be aware of. Let's look at the recent questions that students ask. Help me translate a newspaper article, review my code. This is a web developer. Problem set. So you can just go and check, and on the right hand side you can see how much the student will pay for for this case study review, simulation case study. So you can just check and then you see what you can answer. And they say they have over 10,000 questions. So it doesn't look like the work will ever slow down. You can just look and check what you can answer. I mean, even for nurses, world populations for $1. So you can just answer something quickly and earn the money. Okay, the next job that you can do and get paid weekly is Amazon MTech. So to get started, you go to Google and type Amazon MTech. And then so Amazon MTech is when Amazon, as we know that Amazon do offer jobs to people. And then Amazon MTech, it also allows people and companies to offer certain tasks. And then people can just connect and register and then do these tasks. And there's different tasks like labeling, frequently asked questions, answering emails. So it's just different tasks. As we know that the computer can do most things, but then sometimes it cannot do things like proper maybe content review and other tasks that a computer cannot do. So these are outsourced. Even just typing captures, these must be done by humans. So maybe you'll get a task to just type captures. So they need people to do that. So to get started, you go to Google and then you type Amazon. You type MTech and then you click Amazon Mechanical Tech, and then it will take you to a screen where you need to enter your email address and your username, and then you'll register in Amazon, and then it will take you to the screen. And just an overview. So Amazon as well works with something called HIT, which is human intelligent tasks. So this is when a task is given and then there's time you take to perform the task. It also determines how much a fee you're going to pay and take. So for example, if you have 10 or more hits, assignments, you will be charged an additional 20% fee. So managing this hit also makes you get paid more. So you do get to a status which is higher, like master qualification and premium qualification, where you get paid more and you are assigned certain tasks. So there are people who are making serious money out of this. So what I like about this is anyone can start, and there are tasks for everyone. Anyone can do. So I'll just show you that. There's something called user script, which is created by Amazon Tech, those who work there for a long time. So they've created this to guide you and to help you into finishing your work fast so that you can get more hits. So it is advisable to use that, even though you can perform some of these tasks without this user script, but then using it also give you an advantage to finish this task and also to get to a status where you'll be in a master status. Let's look at some of the customers that they have. So they use Pinterest, WikiHow, CSETs, and then all these companies, they are customers. So you know that they work with big companies. But then what do we expect from Amazon? It is a big company, and obviously it will not work with fly by night. I went and got a report of someone who works at Amazon, and this is a 30 days. You can just go ahead and check how much they made. And this is obviously someone who worked hard. So you can sign in as a requester. So say maybe you have a task that you need people to do. So you can sign in as a requester, or you can sign in as a worker. So when you sign in as a worker, you click here. So remember, registering with Amazon, it automatically give you access to this. So you don't need to re-register in Amazon Tech. So let's look at some of the tasks that are posted. For example, this one, clean up how-to questions. So you can just content research. So you can just go ahead and check how many hits, and also check how much they're paying, and then check when it was given, and then you can also go through and click preview just to see exactly what they work. So some of these tasks you can do in less than a minute, but just select well so that you make sure that your hit number doesn't get low, because if you take a task and not complete, and then it's going to affect your hit and your chances of becoming a master worker then will be slim. So you can also accept work or check if you qualify and request the requester to accept you. So you can even check 5 minutes ago, type the text from the images carefully, and this is something that anyone can do. You just look at an image and then you type the text that you see. So you can just check, but then you only make $1. So there are people, the average amount that people make a week is $100 to $150. Obviously, it depends with the time and effort that you put into doing some of these tasks. And also you will check how much money each pays, because the more you do, the more you will accumulate. I understand that some of these tasks will not make you rich, but then it is something that you can accumulate and then earn. The next site you can make money and get paid weekly is Virtual Girl Friday. So with Virtual Girl Friday, they're very professional, so you cannot take chances with this one. So if you have administrative call center or any other position that you can think of, you can just try and apply. So as you can see, they're saying we are hiring. So as a virtual worker, you can work from anywhere, but they are very professional guys. So if you're not sure about your story, do not apply. So like they have virtual exec, virtual medical assistants, virtual receptionists, and also positions are obviously considered part-time, and there are also other full-time positions. So you can do 2 jobs. I mean, I believe some of us are professionals, so you can do this part-time and also work in your current position. And you open positions, you can check some of the open positions which are, so they do offer a contract once you get accepted, but this is a month-by-month contract, so you can cancel it, but also you just need to go ahead and read that contract. So in this page, you'll see the leadership team, the CEO, as well as some of the execs in this company. So you can just go ahead and read more about them. And other services that they offer, you can go to services and see some of the services that they offer. So you can just go ahead and read more on this one. So this is one where we cannot take chances. You need to have a skill of what they want, or don't take chances, because otherwise they're very professional. With cloud content, you need to love writing. You cannot take chances with this one. And they'll give you tasks like articles, blog posts, editing, and just writing tasks. And then these are the services that they offer. So you can just go through the list and read and make sure that you understand, and you will pick the one that you. How it works is people will send their information. Maybe like they will say, maybe help me write or review this book. So we can see how much the company charge people when they send their content. So for a blog post with word count of 600 and the quality level, so there's different quality levels. They are charging $48. So this one, you cannot take chances as well. You need to love being a writer. You need to love words in order to work here, because the work is based on writing, and as well it works with strikes. So if you don't deliver the work that you are supposed to do, it works with 3 strikes. The first one is canceling. The second one is due date. The third one is a review date. So if you miss any of these dates after accepting the work, then they will obviously punish you for that, and your payments will be less than what you expected. So you need to make sure that you maintain high professionalism. So every time there's a new job, they'll notify you via email, and then you can decide if you want to take the job or if you don't want to take the job. But remember those strikes. The next job that you can do and get paid weekly is from Brighton Communication. So it is a telemarketing company which offers call center employment. So if you believe you have a skill to answer calls, to do such works like database cleaner, you can read the list, scheduling appointments, and just call center experience. So you'll be a good candidate for this one. So if you believe, even if you don't have the experience, but you believe you're good with this type of job, you can apply. So you will just go to the top right corner where it says employment, and then they will give you the step-by-step guide on how to apply. And yeah, just remember that the amount that they pay is $24, starts from $24. And then looking at indeed.com, you can see the prices and the amount of hours people work and the amount of money that they earn. So you can just look at that and see if it's something that you like. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found value in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, like my videos, and also comment. This is good for the algorithm and for more people to access the same video. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.